Hello everyone, very welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica. Today I am going to do my makeup, as you can see, and I'm gonna chat about small things in life that makes us a little more happier, brings joy. I don't know, it's just something I have been thinking about, and sometimes we don't see the small things in life that actually could make us a little more happier. Not like we are curing a depression or so, but sometimes life just goes on very quickly and we don't see the small things. And I want to talk about those small things because they can actually bring us a lot of joy. At least me. So I'm going to talk about the things that brings me joy. And yeah, that is what we're going to do today. And if this is the first time here, very welcome to my channel. On this channel, I post Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. Usually, sometimes, you know, life happens, but I try to post 3 videos a week for you guys, and it's almost all about makeup. I do love makeup. I love to do these get ready with me, chatty get ready with me, try new makeup, talk about makeup, and also I do vlogs if you want to follow me in my day-to-day life, what I'm doing, and I do fashion related videos as well because I love clothes, I love fashion, I love handbags. So a little bit of everything. Check it out. If you like it, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, then I know. But let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna use this little palette again. I mean, I have a first impression. This is from Kylie Cosmetics. It's their new little eyeshadow palette. This is the Pimp My palette. So it's just shimmers and it's adorable. So I'm gonna do a look with this. I'm gonna bring in another palette for the mattes. And yeah, I pulled out some makeup in my collection. This is new, by the way. This is from Kylie as well. I have been in love with Kylie Cosmetics. I have things I want to buy from them, but they are out of stock right now. So I'm gonna buy them. So you're gonna see a lot of more Kylie here on my channel. But it's a Swedish brand, by the way, but they ship worldwide. And yeah, this is that extra hydration moisturizing setting spray. This is a spray you actually can spray before you're doing your makeup if you want to get some more like hydration to your skin before you put on the makeup, and you can put it when you have your makeup on during the day, like a touch-up. It's a really nice setting spray, I must say. So we start with that, and probably we're gonna melt everything together with that as well. So I want to talk, maybe I should zoom you guys in a little bit. So I wanted to talk about, I'm gonna take this foundation here, Catrice, small things in life that I feel like that brings me joy anyway. I mean, I know if you are like heartbroken, if you are dealing with a depression, these things may not help you, I don't know. But for me, that feel like you have to see the small things in life. You don't have to see the big picture like, oh, I don't have a house, and I like bigger things like that actually can make you very sad that you maybe don't have or you can't do, or I don't have that job. We are very fast to see negative things in life and stuck with that, and maybe you can see like positive things sometimes. Sometimes it's just like that, you know. You just see all the negative things and brings you down. But yeah, I love to see positive things in small things in life. For example, if you drink coffee or tea, which I do, I am like a coffee maniac. So just me having a cup of coffee makes me brings me joy. That brings me joy. But if you drink your coffee in like a very beautiful coffee cup or coffee mug, or if you drink tea, you have a tea mug or a cup that is beautiful, that you just, when you see it, it brings you joy, it makes you happy. I think that is the small things in life that, I mean, really gives you a little like fuzz inside, like you get extra happy when you see that mug. For example, I'm gonna show you, like I love this mug here. If I take another mug, you know, we have a lot of coffee mugs and coffee cups, and I don't know what you say, coffee mug, coffee cup, you know what I mean, these. And we have a lot. So if I take another one, it feels like it's just a cup of coffee. But if I take this one, or for instance this one, look at this, guys. This is from Royal Albert. I have a few of these. These are so beautiful. When I drink tea in this one, it brings me more joy than if I drink my tea in another cup, if you know what I mean. Like, this really is something that I feel like I get happy when I just see it, and when I use it, I feel like this is just so enjoyable. So I feel like if you like buy a very beautiful mug, or if you have a beautiful, like a favorite mug, and just enjoy that you drink your tea or coffee or whatever drink you have in that specific mug, that brings us a little like happiness inside. At least for me, I get really happy when I drink from this mug. So that is just some small things, and if you are aware of that, you bring that positivity into your brain and into your body, and it feels like you get a little more happier, like small pieces of like happiness inside. And I feel like if you just keep on getting those small positive mind set, you will just bring that small pieces of like joy and happiness into your body, and it feels like it gets a little more easier, like the day, if you just focus on those small things. So definitely a good coffee cup or tea or whatever you drink, maybe iced coffee or iced tea, I don't know, or soda. Just have a really nice maybe glass or something to drink from. And when it comes to like the summer and the winter, like a Christmas time, maybe you have a specific Christmas mug, or maybe you have with Halloween, you have, it just brings us a lot of joy, I feel like, at least me. Okay, I really need to do my makeup while talking. When I stop talking and like, no, when I start to talk and stop doing my makeup, we're gonna be here all day, I feel like. So what else do I have? I wrote it down because I think sometimes you just forget what you're gonna talk about. Like, next thing I actually wrote down was organization. Not everyone is like organized, but sometimes I feel like things like cleaning supplies that maybe you are organized. I organized not too long ago with small like boxes, like storage boxes that I put all my cleaning supplies in, and I had like everything like organized, and I feel like that made me like calm inside. So maybe a little more like happy or when I open that drawer and see everything like on the right place, and not just like everything is just a mess, because that brings a little mess into our heads, and also it could be a little more stressful, and we want to be more like calm and have more peaceful inside. So I feel like organization is actually a really good thing to do when it comes to maybe not, I'm gonna take the Charlotte one here, the cream bronzer. Maybe not like it's gonna bring us a lot of joy. Well, for me that love organization, that brings me a lot of joy. But for you guys that feels like that it's not gonna bring you like joy, or like you're gonna be happy when you open that drawer, but maybe it's gonna give you more calmness, like you're not gonna be that stressed. Because I feel like when we have a lot of messy around us, like it's not at its place, everything is laying like everywhere, and I don't feel like no one feels good in that situation. I don't know. I feel like it is a good way to actually minimize a little bit of stressful situation inside you to have it a little more organized, and it actually is really fun to do it. So you can actually, I mean, you can find storage at home. You don't have to buy. I'm gonna take this one out. This is my favorite blush. This is the Bellissimo Bronze from Milani. But you don't have to go out and buy all this storage things. You can see actually what you have. I have a lot of storage with, like, you know, when you buy some shoes, maybe you have shoe boxes, maybe you have boxes, you have bought something and it comes in a box, and you can actually cut out, you know, the flaps, like, you know, the lids, so you just have the box, and you can actually take a very beautiful wrapping paper. You know, when you are wrapping gifts, you can take that and just, I don't know, glue it together in this box so it looks a little more beautiful. But if it's gonna be in a drawer, you're not gonna see it. So you can take whatever you can find at home, because you don't have to go out and buy stuff. That is not what I mean. But I do think it's a good idea to just look in your drawers if there is a mess. And trust me, I have things that is a mess also, but I try to be as organized that I can. I feel like it just brings me a little more joy to have it a little more organized. And yeah, so that is my tip to you guys. If you are like that, like maybe just throwing everything in one drawer and, you know, you don't want to look there, but if you have time, open it, take everything out, organize it, and you will see what you have also. Sometimes we have things we don't need. I'm gonna try this one out. This is, I have tried it, but I haven't used it for a while. This is Technic Shade Adjust. So it is like highlighter, liquid highlighter. It's a little bit pink, but we're gonna see. I don't know if this is like, it is very thick though. It is, yeah. I'm just gonna take my finger. Maybe this is too bright. Yeah, this is so bright. Maybe we can just like take a little bit and try to work it in. Yeah, maybe that is actually really nice. Yeah, I think I like this actually. It is a little bit thick though. I wonder if this is old. Like, it's not old because I know when I bought it, but if this specific one was old, or the lid maybe hasn't been, I don't know. Well, it actually looks really pretty anyway. But I took out this one as well. This is from Catrice. This is their Supreme Rose Beam Highlighting Powder. So we get it. This is also a little pink, and this is super blinding. I don't know. I'm not into all the super blinding, but I'm gonna just pop a little bit. So yeah, that is a tip to organize a little bit, because it feels really, really good. Trust me. Okay, now we're gonna take this one again, the Extra Hydration. The smell. It smells so good. It's so fine spritz. I really love this one. Okay, coffee break. Okay, I primed my eyes, but I'm going to... I need to buy a new one. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, the Pillow Talk lip liner, but I love this so much. But it's so small, so I cannot sharpen it anymore. This is like the last... when this is out, so I cannot sharpen this anymore, because so when I have used this tip here, it's gone. I'm gonna take this from SHEGLAM. This is a very beautiful lipstick. I love this one. This is in Nude. I have used it so much, as you can see, and it's a very hydrating lipstick. I don't buy from, this is like the Shein brand. They have great makeup, I'm not gonna lie, but the conditions that the workers in the factories, I don't know about the makeup, but the clothes are not like, it's not, I saw a documentary, and I don't buy from them anymore. This top is actually from Shein. I bought a lot from Shein before, but I'm not doing it anymore. Same with makeup. I don't know how the manufacturers or how they have it there. Maybe they have a better I don't know. So I don't know, but I love this. But I think Kaya Cosmetics actually have some similar. They have a lipstick that is Britney's Fave. It's the shade name, and maybe it could be similar to this. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up, and that is supposed to be very hydrating as well. So maybe I'm gonna buy that one instead because I love this one. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna zoom it just in a little bit, and we're gonna do the eyes. So I don't know what I'm going to. I have this little palette, as I said. I want to do more looks for you guys because I have a first impression. I have used this, as you can see, like in my day-to-day life. I am not all into blue. I did a blue look though, but off camera. It was very gorgeous, but I'm gonna see if I'm gonna have it in this look anyway, or I'm gonna do something else. But I'm gonna use the mattes in this palette, and this is actually from a Swedish brand as well. This is from Gloss Gods, and I love this. This is the Vintage Glam. This is gorgeous. Can you see the shimmers? We're gonna obviously use the shimmers in the other palette, but these are amazing. These are amazing. So what are we going to start with? Maybe we're gonna start with this mauve shade here. I think so. This one we're gonna start with. So next on my list, to just give a little more joy in life, and this is, I live in Sweden, so maybe this is more going to be in the summertime. Otherwise it will be very expensive. And maybe if you live in an apartment in the city, maybe this is not a great tip for you. But to bring in fresh flowers and just do a bouquet and put in some flowers, that makes so much joy. Trust me. Oh my god, it's so beautiful with flowers. And you don't have to have like big beautiful flowers like you buy in the store. Like you can have like wildflowers. You can just bring in some greenery, like greens, like, what do you say? Greens? Green, I don't know. It don't have to be like flowers, specific flowers. You can just have whatever that is in nature that can be beautiful to put together. So that's why, I mean, you don't have to actually live in a house. You can actually live in the city center, and maybe you can just go to a park or something and just take some there. If you cannot take if you're not supposed to take from the park, but if you are allowed, maybe not flowers, but maybe some green sticks or something. I don't know, but it just brings so much joy, you guys. Oh my god, I absolutely love fresh flowers. But although my husband is a little like allergic, if I bring in a certain flower that smells a lot, he will sneeze and, you know, he will tear up. Stuff like that. So I cannot do that. But it worked with lilacs. I have a lot of lilacs in our garden, and I took in a few bouquets during this time. They were beautiful, and it actually worked, so I was really happy actually that I could. And yeah, that is just something that we really can enjoy. It gives that little detail that actually can make a big difference. So, but it's not gonna last forever, obviously, but it is very, very nice to bring in some fresh flowers or green, like greenery in. Okay, here we have that shade. Oh my god, I am so hot. It's so warm here in this filming room. Like, I have all the lights, and in this specific room also, it's like, yeah. And it's gonna be warm today, so I'm pretty happy. Okay, let's bring in some more pink maybe. I'm gonna take this here, this pink here. And then one thing that actually I have talked about before, and I know Samantha March, I'll try to link her down below. Sometimes I really forget, and I'm really sorry. When I'm editing, I'm like editing, and then when I'm gonna upload and put the names, I just forget. So I'm sorry about that, but you probably already know who Samantha is. But she has her own brand as well, and she has these like planners and life planners and stuff. And she's talking about to write down what you're grateful for every day. And I do that as well. Not every day, every day though, but I don't have her like planner. I have, let's see here, it's probably a Swedish brand, but like this, and then I write down like, I write down stuff like what I'm filming and stuff, but I also have like a little tracker here like this. Like you can see that I fill in, you know, if I've done something fun with friends that month, if I like workout, sleep and well-being, and I can see how the month has been, and it's very, very interesting. And that also is something that I feel like brings a little, maybe not joy, but it brings me like awareness of how my life is, if you know what I mean. If I can see back like 2 months ago, like maybe the 2 latest months, and I could see like I have not working out, maybe that could give me like motivation to actually work out this month, because the 2 other months I can see I didn't do that much. Or maybe meeting friends, like I didn't meet friends those 2 months, maybe I should just call my friend and do it this month. So that could be something like a good motivation for you guys to do, to just look back. And it's very interesting to look back that you actually can see what you have done, like roughly anyway, so you have an idea how the month has been. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I know our life is like a roller coaster for sure. What are we going to do now? Are we going to use this one now? What do we think about that? You can see it's gonna be like purple, or I love this shade here. Am I going to use my fingers for this? I'm gonna use my finger. I'm gonna put this in the middle. Maybe we can have like 3 shades or something. I don't know. It's so beautiful. It's very sparkly and beautiful. As you can see, I love this little palette. I think I'm gonna bring this to vacation. We are going to Italy this summer again. I love Italy, and we are going, yeah, to drive, because we live in the south of Sweden, so we can actually drive to Italy on a road trip. So and I'm gonna bring this. This is the perfect like summer little palette to bring, and I'm gonna of course bring maybe another palette or single shadows, because we need some mattes as well. But I do love it. Now I'm just sorry, I'm not showing you what I'm doing. I'm taking this like almost white, but it's like a, I don't know, shift to this one, and I'm gonna bring it here very in the inner part. And are we going to use, this is a little purple, but I'm gonna use the pink one now because that is so pretty as well. So pretty. So I'm gonna use the pink here in the outer part. I bought 2. There were 3 in the collection, but I bought 2 of the eye pencils. And this is Millennial, and this is a light blue. Maybe we can put that in the waterline. Look at that, how beautiful is that? So it brightens up and give that little pop of blue. This is very similar to the Colourpop Prance, and I love this formula as well. It's very easy to apply, it's super creamy, and it's very opaque. I really like this one. So now we have that. We can do a little liner, I suppose. Okay, I have this from Colourpop. This is their, what is this? Graphic ink liner in So Winey, this color. We're gonna do a liner with this one, I think. Okay, so let's move on. So just write down what you're grateful for, and maybe do this like that I have. You can do it yourself, like a circle and like a cake, like pieces in a cake, and then you just fill them in how much you have done that month. So workout, you fill in maybe half of it, it's filled in, then it means like you have done a lot, but like not 100%, but not nothing either. So, and it's very interesting to look back. Very interesting, but you have to do it every month so you don't forget, because life goes very quickly forward. I mean, it's just crazy. I feel like soon it's summer, or it's summer. Summer is here actually. Summer's here. It's officially June, and I feel like what happened? Like time flies, but this is the best time of year. In my opinion, here in Sweden, I love summer. I love summer in Sweden because this is a time when Sweden is like the most beautiful. Everything is green, everything is stunning, everyone is happy. It's so beautiful. Next tip I have that actually brings a lot of joy for me, just to when Elly's asleep, and maybe I have a lot of things with YouTube. Obviously I have to edit, I have to do stuff, but just sitting down in the sofa, take off my makeup, put on a sheet mask. I mean, that brings me so much joy. I try to do it once a week sometimes actually. Now I actually have a bag like this full of these sheet masks and other stuff. Now it starts to finish here. Actually, I don't have that many left, but when it was Christmas, I actually my sister was wondering what I wanted for Christmas, and I said sheet masks. Oh my god, I can't talk. Sheet masks. Oh my god, sheet masks. And she bought me a bunch, and it has been great. Then I just can take from this bag, put on a sheet mask, and it feels like this is like me time. I take care of myself. The skin looks amazing afterwards. I can relax when I have it on because it's so nice to have a sheet mask on. And it's just those small moments in life that feels like when you're just like doing something for yourself and take that time to do it as well. So I can totally recommend you guys to do that. Maybe buy a lot of sheet masks, or maybe you can just, if you have your birthday or so, just have that on your wish list. And it's really, really great to have them and then just pull one out and put on. It's just wonderful. That is something I love to do, and it feels like it brings a lot of joy to my life. It makes me really, really happy. So, do I have just one thing left? Yeah, just a simple thing like, I don't know, I'm not like a perfume lover. I know a lot of people loves perfume, and I have been starting to love perfume as well. I have always had perfume on, obviously, but it hasn't been like, I have one perfume and that's it, like one that I love. But lately I have actually been enjoying different kind of fragrances, and just put on a perfume can make you like be all happy inside. Like because you have different moods. Like one day you may want to have something more heavy and sexy, and one day you want to have something like florally. And you know, in different moods we maybe want something different. So yeah, I have a lot of these small bottles, so you know, sample bottles, and a little more bigger than that, but it's great because big perfume bottles maybe you don't want to spend your money on that many, but I feel like that is actually bringing me a lot of joy to put on. When I put it on, I feel immediately like a little more joyful inside. And yeah, this is a small thing you can do when you are feeling a little, sometimes, I don't know, I'm just home and feel a little, I don't know, not unhappy, but you know, and then I just like spray a little perfume on, and it feels like, because our sense, like our eyes and nose and taste, everything is like put together in a mood. So if you get something, like if you eat something good, you get like all happy inside. It's the same with smells. If you smell something really, really nice, you get like really like fuzzy inside. So I feel like that actually works, and that can actually work for you as well. I don't know, maybe this is like for everyone, obviously, because it is how it is. So that's why maybe I feel like when you maybe have a depression, you eat a lot, because that actually makes you happy for the moment, because the taste of something really, really good also can make you really, really happy for the moment. And I feel like it's like that with what we smell as well. So yeah, I just feel like it can really brings a lot of joy. So I don't know, what do you think about this video, guys? Have you any like anything else maybe you want to say, like maybe you want to add to this topic? Because I would love to hear what you think and what you like in life, small things that makes you happy. Maybe just sitting in a quiet place or with like a very cozy place and read a book. That is bringing me a lot of joy, but I have kids and I have a YouTube channel, so unfortunately I don't have the time. I don't have the time to just sit and read a book, and I miss that so much. Before I read a lot of books. I love to read, and I try to read when we are on vacation, because then we are two. Like maybe we are at the pool, then Jonas can watch out for Elly, and I can read, and then he can relax and I can watch Elly, and we are two people that can like look after Elly, and then I actually can read a little bit. And when we are maybe driving, or we are if we're gonna fly an airplane, I can read, but there will not be like, because I'm so tired at the evenings, like, and I really also need to edit and stuff the YouTube videos, but I really miss to read a book. Maybe that should be my goal, actually, to read a book this summer. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put some falsies on because I really love that. But here is the look without falsies. And yeah, I am gonna put them on and you're gonna see the finished result. Okay guys, there is the finished look up close, as you could see. And yeah, it has been fun to talk about this topic. As I said, tell me down below if I missed anything. Like these are the things I feel is small things in life that brings joy to me. But tell me down below what small things in life that you feel like brings a lot of joy to your life, and maybe we can share it here so everyone can get a little tips and tricks how we can make our lives a little more enjoyable. So I'm happy you have been here with me in this Get Ready With Me, and I hope I see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.